Hey guys, it's your girl Drea back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. If not, welcome back, y'all. It's like, nah. But yes, y'all, hey, I'm here, I'm back. As you could tell, well, if you could tell by the title, I'm back with another story time, okay? About how I went on this date with this guy. He was super insecure, y'all. Just wait till y'all hear it. But before we get into the story time, make sure you guys are like, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, all right? Subscribe to your girl. I can't even say it right. Subscribe to your girl. Try not to get too distracted because, y'all, I'm sorry. I did not think this through, if I'm being completely honest, because my background is pink and I have a pink outfit on and my hair is like pinkish as well. So it's a pinko. I'm sorry. It's giving Barbie girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Barbie girl. But no, sorry, you guys. Yeah, it's giving lots of pink today. And I don't feel like changing my outfit. So try to just look past all the pink. Because when I'm looking at it, it's just like, whoa, girl. What was you thinking? But yeah, anyway. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Also follow me on social media, guys. At Drea LaRae. That's with 2 Y's, but I'll post it on the screen, and it's also listed down in my subscription. And you can follow me on TikTok too, because I'm about to be posting a lot of stuff on there. All right, y'all? Yes. All right. So with that being said, let's get into it now. I haven't named this story time yet, but I just told y'all what it was about. I'm on this date with this guy. Let's give this guy a name. We're going to call him Mike. And yes, Mike is his real name because I really don't care. I'm pretty sure he don't watch my channel anyway. But anyway, Mike, you was hella weird for this. But you know what? I should have known the signs. I should have known the signs and I ignored the signs. Anyway, let's just go. So y'all, one day I goes to this, it's a bar. It's a bar, one of the local bars for real. So I went to a local bar. I was with, who was I with at the time? Oh, y'all. I was with Chelsea. Y'all know who Chelsea is. That was my homegirl. But I was with Chelsea. And I remember we went to this local bar. And it's like one of the more popular local bars for real. So we was in there. I had seen my cousin in there, which I see that nigga everywhere. But I see my cousin in there. And he was there with a couple of friends. So once, you know, I go in there. I give my cousin a hug. What's up, cuz? All that good stuff. He's with one of his boys. And of course, his friend walked over to me. His friend, aka Mike. Mike come over to me and he's just trying to see what's up. You know, he's hollering at me and I'm just like, hi. Yeah, it's like I wasn't being weird like that. But that's just how I be when I'm not really interested. But I'm super nice, so I'm not gonna be rude to you. Like, all you're saying is what's up. Like, you ain't do nothing wrong. So I'm just like, hi. Nice to meet you. Like, how's it going? And he's like,
oh yeah, I'm Mike. Can I buy you a drink?
Yeah. I'm not saying no to no drink. And if you are, that's on you. But why would I'm getting free drinks. You feel me? So I'm just like, yeah, I'll take, y'all, my favorite drink that I was drinking at the time, Crown Royal, just regular, no flavor. Don't call me weird. I don't care. That apple shit is just too sweet. It's too sweet. So I'm just like, yes, I'll take a shot of Crown. And yes, I don't use chaser. You can just get me a cup of water with it. I know, I be acting too hard sometimes, y'all. I'm sorry. That's just how I like my drink. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll take a drink. Thank you. And we're just talking. The night's cool. We're just talking, blah, 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 blah. We're all talking amongst each other. Chelsea, my cousin, all this other good stuff. So, cool. The night's cool. But then, as we're drinking, because we're drinking more and more throughout the night, Mike was just like, yeah, let me give my cousin a name, y'all. This is important. This is important. We're going to call my cousin, we just going to call him Blue, y'all. I don't know why. That's just the name I thought of in my head. So, my cousin, we're going to call him Blue. So, Mike comes up to me and he's just like,
yeah, you and Blue, like, y'all did something before?
And I'm looking at Mike like, huh? He's like,
yeah, you and Blue, like, y'all did something before?
and I'm just like, me and Blue?
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have just assumed that he knew that was my family. But I was like completely thrown off guard. And he was just like, yeah, you and Blue. And I was just like, no, Blue's my family. Like, we ain't never, no, we ain't never did no stuff like that. Now, I don't know if Blue ever explained the dynamic of how we were family or if he even mentioned it, because technically, if I'm going to get technical, Blue and I aren't blood related. So you know how it is when your mom and her best friend grow up together like that, and y'all end up calling each other cousins, and I call his mom aunt. It was more like that. But growing up like that, I don't care. Like, you're my family. That's how I look at you. So I'm looking at him like, oh, like, that's my cousin. His mom is my aunt, blah blah blah. So Mike is just like,
So y'all never did anything together?
and I'm just like, no. Like, where are you getting this from?
Oh, it just seems like y'all did something.
So now I'm just like, well, okay. I'm like, well, how does it look like that? Like, I'm confused into how it looks like we did something. And he was just like,
Okay, well, you said you ain't do nothing. I believe you. You ain't do nothing.
so now I'm just kind of turned off. And I'm just like, okay. And I'm looking at Chelsea like, Chelsea. And I'm like going over to her. I'm like, why he just say he thinks that me and Blue did something before? And Chelsea's looking like, you and Blue? I'm just like, yeah, like, that's kind of weird. So anyway, I just kind of let that go. And I'm just like, I think he's just drunk. Not only that, but let me describe who Mike is. And I'm not like coming at anybody who has this same look. I'm just explaining to you what Mike looks like. So Mike, I guess you could say he's handsome. I mean, he's all right. I mean, he's not really, I don't think he was a bad looking guy. He was handsome, but he wasn't like fully my type, but I didn't just like swarm him off. You know what I mean? So he's definitely shorter. He's like probably my height. Yeah, he's like my height. With heels on, I'm definitely towering over this man. So to me, that's short. I'm sorry, because I'm 5'4". So he's short. But I didn't swarm him off. You know, I'm just saying it just wasn't fully my type. I've dated shorter guys in the past. It is what it is. He was, you know, a smaller stature. You know, he wasn't like a little thick, stocky with muscle. He was just like skinnier too. And, you know, he was just small. He had a short cut, and he was older. He was like 37, 38. Like, I just remember being close to the 40s. But my cousin is older too. My cousin's like 37. So it makes sense. And they're friends or whatever. So I can just tell by the way he was asking me, like, did you and Blue ever do anything? I could tell he was thinking in his head, like, oh, this is the pretty girl. And Blue is taller. He's known around the city. He's handsome. You know, he got money. So I think Mike was looking at Blue like, I feel like he used to mess with her. I'm about to ask. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like his insecurities were setting in. But then again, at the same time, I'm just like, well, I don't want to say he's insecure, because maybe, I mean, just a question. He just was curious, but I just have to let it be known. Like, Blue, no. I'm not Blue. Mike, no. Blue is my family. That's my big cousin. Like, it's not like that at all. You don't have nothing to worry about. If you're worried about Blue, don't be. Okay? So we let that go. We continue having a good night. But don't get me wrong, I was looking at him funny like, I think Mike is a little jealous of Blue. And that's just how I felt about it. And y'all, it's so funny. I'm thinking of this now, because this isn't the first guy who felt some type of way about Blue, not knowing Blue was my family. So that's hilarious, actually, now I think about it. But anyway, moving on. So It's like, nah, y'all. Sorry, I'm being weird, and I need to hurry up because I want to go pick up my baby from school early so she's not at school all day. But anyway, so yeah, that was just like weird. I'm just kind of a red flag in my head, but I'm also like, I'm not really about to be talking to this dude, so I could care less. Like, you're just buying me drinks and you're cool. We did end up exchanging numbers. So we exchanged numbers, and I know he would like text me, and I would kind of text him back here and there because let's just be honest, I'm a terrible texter. Or you know what? I don't want to say I'm a terrible texter. You just text who you want to text. You know what I mean? And if you're not that interested, you're not going to be sitting there texting that person all day long. You know what I mean? So I just kind of text them back here and there, whatever. So cool. Maybe a few weeks later, there was another occasion where he was just like,
oh, I want to go out again. Let's do something.
And I'm just like, okay, cool. I think I am going to go out this weekend. So if you want to meet me here, we can meet here. We can bar hop. I was like, but I'm bringing my homegirl because, me and Chelsea pretty much whenever we're together at this point. So I'm just like, okay, meet me at, it was another local bar. It wasn't the same one, but it was another one, local bar that we frequented. And let's just say I liked going to the local bars because though that's honestly where the older guys were, like the guys in like their late 30s and in their 40s. Of course, if I wanted to be with the younger crowd, I would go to clubs. But the older guys, they don't really be in the clubs. Some of them do, let me not say that, but they mostly be at the like local bars and stuff. So we went to another local bar because, like I said, the man is like almost 40, and oh my goodness, I remember what he wore too. I was like, okay, you look fly, but he was dressed like, oh gosh, he was dressed like, I don't even want to say my dad, because my dad dressed like a my dad dressed like early 2000s still. Like when I see my dad, I be thinking like Soldier Boy. Like the oversized t-shirts and the pants and the caps and whatnot. Like that's just, my dad's just, that's where he at with it. Whatever. But anyway, the way Mike was dressed, he was dressed like, I don't know, old head for real, like 50s, would it be having like the nice, what kind of shirt was it? It was a nice button-up shirt, but it was like the old, I don't know, he was fly. He even had like the matching hat with the shoe. Y'all, I wish I can like, if I can find like a picture that looks similar, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna find it because I want y'all to like really get in your head as to like how this man was dressed. And I'm like, okay, you look fly, but in my head, I'm just like, yo, this man, you know what? Do you, play it? Do you? So we're at this local bar, and I'm not going to be rude. Like, we went to this local bar because it's not really it wasn't frequented. Not frequented. What word am I saying? We went to that bar a lot, but not a lot of people would be there. And not that I was like embarrassed of them or anything, but I just didn't want people to think like we are a thing, because we not a thing. We're just meeting out. And plus people already was seeing us at the other local bar a couple weeks prior. So I just didn't want people to think it was a thing, you know what I'm saying? Because people just see stuff and like to run with it, and then that's how rumors get started. So I didn't want all that to be transpiring. Okay. So we was like, yeah, let's go to another frequented bar. But not a lot of people be there because it was smaller. So cool, we went there, and we went there kind of early, so like people wasn't really there yet. So we're in there, we're drinking, and yeah, we're having a good time. Chelsea, she's like doing her thing, she goes somewhere, I don't know, but yeah, nothing really crazy happens there. Like we end up bar hopping, and that night was cool. Like and every single night since then, since I seen this man, of course he wants to get in my pants, and I'm just like, that's not gonna happen. But guys will be persistent until they get that, you know what I'm saying? Like very, very persistent. So yeah, so after that night, it was cool. He was texting me, I was texting him back here and there, same as before, but he was really on it this time, like, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm just like, well, I can't, because I have a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, when am I gonna have time to do this one? But at that time, I had more sitters too, so it was easier for me to do more things. But let's just say I didn't fully want to do all those things with him. Like, but he was cool though. Swear he was cool. He was a little aggressive sometimes. Like, for a second, like, if like a guy would look at me, he would like grab me and like pull me over towards him more. And it's just like, chill. Like, first of all, you don't own me. Even if I am here meeting you, you don't gotta grab me like that. You know what I'm saying? And so what if people's looking? I'm not entertaining anything. Let people look. Like, what? I don't like that. So that was kind of another red flag. I'm like, it's given just insecure. Like, I don't know. I didn't like it. So I kind of brushed over that too. I'm just like, whatever. He just went everything to himself, even though he's not getting anything out of me, but whatever. Maybe if you get me drunk enough. It's like, let me stop. Not that much of a psych, no. But anyway, so yeah, he's just like, let's do something else. How about?
There is a boat ride coming up. It's my friend's birthday. Let's go. Come with us. I want you to be my date.
I'm just like, okay, like, will take me on a date? Fine. Boat ride? Perfectly fine. Let's go. So I give him a chance and allow him to take me on a date. I remember we ended up meeting down where the boat docks. We met down there. And then I remember, I remember we walked down. We parked in a parking lot together. And then we walked down, like there was like this bridge to get down to where like you buy the tickets to get on the boat. So, and for you guys who live in Pittsburgh, the boat is obviously the Gateway Clipper, if you ain't know. That's what it's called. It's like the freaking only boat ride in Pittsburgh. So we get tickets, or he buys the tickets, and yeah, we get to the line. I remember I looked real cute. It was, what time of year was this? I don't remember, but I remember it was like kind of cold because I had like this matching set, but it was like a sweater matching set. I'm gonna show y'all the video of what I had on because actually we're gonna get there. Just wait, let me tell the story. So after we get our tickets, we start standing in line because let me tell you, this was a poppin' night on the Gateway Clipper, all right? It was a poppin' night because the line was long as hell. I feel like it took us forever to get on this boat. Forever. So now we're in line. We're just talking. I'm vlogging it. Did I post that vlog? I don't know, y'all. Might have. Y'all might have to do some research. But yeah, like, I'm vlogging. I'm taking pictures. The night was very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. It was beautiful. He looked nice. He was very kind and being a gentleman. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a cool time for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we finally get on the boat. I don't think his friends was in there yet because we got there kind of early. Like, thank God, we would have been outlined forever. But when we finally got on the boat, we just went and found a seat. Now, I love the boat is nice. Like, it provides food, free food, but you just got to pay for your own alcohol. And there's like a nice big dance floor and it's multiple levels. And you can go to the top of the boat and be outside and walk around out there and drink and dance out there. Like, it's real nice for real. I love having, going on parties on there. So we go on there, we find a seat, we're chilling. He goes and gets us some drinks. And we're chilling, we're talking, more and more people's coming in. And then who else is on the boat? Blue just comes up to us out the blue. It's like, no, let me stop. But yeah, so I turn around and I see Blue and I'm like, oh, Blue, like, what's up? And I give Blue a hug. And as soon as I give Blue a hug, I look over at Mike and he is just looking at me like, and I'm just like, I look back at him like, what the fuck? And then Blue, he's one of them dude. He's always, you know, just in his zone, always happy, always a vibe, drinking his hand, just, you know, he got his little fit on, his little outfit. He looked nice. And you can just tell that Mike was just like, what the fuck is she hugging this nigga Blue for? Mind you, we already had this conversation weeks ago that Blue is my family. So no matter how you feel about it, every time I see Blue, I'm going to give Blue love because that's my family. I'm going to give him hugs. Oh, what's up, cuz? Every single time. Don't care how you feel about it because that's my family. I don't really know what you want me to do about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, oh, like I didn't even know you was going to be here. He's like, oh yeah, it's my boy's birthday. Then I'm like, duh, you're all friends. But I don't know who was all Blue's friends. And I don't know who was all Mike's friends. I didn't even think like Blue was going to be there. I didn't, even though I should have known because Blue was literally everywhere. But anyways, so Blue was on there. And I'm not going to lie, like once I seen Blue, I felt more comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this is going to be even more fun. And that's just how it be. Like when you know somebody and it's just a familiar face, you just feel more comfortable. Like, oh, okay, yeah, y'all, let's turn up. Like, where y'all sitting at? Because Blue was like, why y'all sitting all the way over here? Because, I almost said his name. Blue and the birthday boy and the birthday boy's wife and all, it was all on like the other side of the boat sitting on the tables over there. So now I'm looking at Mike like, yeah, why are we sitting over here? Mike's like,
You wanted to sit over there because just me and you over here, we sitting over here.
and I'm just like, okay, like I don't have a problem with that. Whatever. I thought, you know, it's your boy's birthday. You probably want to be over where he is at celebrating his birthday because you just asked me to be your date for his birthday. But if you want to sit over here isolated, just me and you, I mean, that's fine, whatever. So cool. Blue goes back over there. Actually, at first we went and followed Blue over there to say hi to the birthday boy and the girlfriend, all that. And the girlfriend wanted me to stay over there because of course the girlfriend don't want to just be over there with all them guys. Like, she would want me over there too. So I understand her wanting me to be over there. But, you know, I also realized like, okay, I'm here with Mike and Mike wants to sit over there. So whatever. So we did end up standing over there for a little bit, taking drinks with them and whatnot. And then, you know, Mike's like,
okay, well, let's go back over here.
And I'm just like, this nigga is so weird. Like, why are you being weird? Are you being boring? Like, but I could already see it in his eyes. I could see it in his face that you're being insecure again. Like, now you're trying to isolate me and just be weird. Like, I don't know. I didn't like that. But like I said, I came there with him. So I was just trying to go with the flow. But it was just like, yeah, dog, you're being weird. Like, you're being hella weird right now. But like I said, at this point, I got a couple of drinks in me, so whatever. So like I said, they finally got all the food and stuff out. So me and Mike's, we go make us a plate. So once we got our plate, we went back to our table and we're just eating and drinking. And while we eating, we're just having a good conversation. We laughing. While Mike look at me like dead in my face and was just like,
yeah, so you ain't never did nothing with Blue?
y'all, literally right then and there, I lost my appetite. I just lost my appetite because it's just like, wow, I can't even leave because I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. But at that point, I was just so over that man. Like, Mike, we had this conversation already weeks ago. I explained to you that we are family. I just don't really know what else to tell you. Like, if you think that we did something, then there's really nothing I can do that's going to change your mind. Nor do I even care about changing your mind, honestly, at this point. But no, I've never done anything with my cousin. Okay?
Oh, because when he came over, it just looked like, because, you know, why was you hugged him? And
So every nigga I hug, I did something with. Is that what you saying, Mike? Every nigga I hug, I did something with.
I'm just saying that's what it looked like. But come on, let's go outside. Let's go outside.
And y'all, when he said let's go outside, this was like our third time being outside at this point, because he kept wanting to just go outside. Every time we would be over with his friends for a second, oh, come on, come here, let's go outside. And every time he went outside, what did he do? He lit a cigarette. And I'm sorry, that's probably the thing I hate about him the most. I cannot stand the smell of cigarettes. So he just kept smoking. I'm like, yo, like, why do you have to smoke right now? Just come on. Because then he wanted me to be close to him, but his clothes smelled like it, his breath smelled like it. And y'all, literally, the smell of cigarette smoke not only gives me headaches, but it makes me want to, like, just throw up everywhere. Like, I just kept gagging, like, oh, God, I can't handle this. Like, I need to get another drink because what the fuck? So the cigarettes were just killing me. They were killing me. So by the time we went outside the third time, I'm just like, all right, come on, let's go to the roof this time, because I just felt like I can get more like airflow being up there. And mind you, it was cold outside. It was freezing. Thank God I had like this sweater, turtleneck sweater on. It was cute though. I'm gonna show y'all the video. But it was just like, ew, like I'm sorry. If you smoke, stop. I don't care, stop. This shit stinks. It just stinks so bad. So we get on top of the roof. He's smoking. He's like, where you at? I just want you to come. I just want you to come beyond me while I'm smoking. No. I told him, I'm like, honestly, no. I was trying to be nice before, but I can't stand the smell of cigarette smoke. And I'm not going to stand right next to you while you smoke it, okay? So I'm just going to like take a lap or just stand a couple feet away, because no. He was like,
oh, dang, for real, just come on.
No, I just said no. No, the shit stinks, and they will have me smell like it. Like, I don't smoke cigarettes. That's not fair for me to have to smell like cigarettes if I don't even smoke it. Because now I'm like doing this. My hair's starting to smell like it. Oh, it was the worst, y'all. That's why I had to go outside. I like fan my hair out or something. So he's like,
all right, well, come on, let's go back down.
I'm like, yeah, I'm getting cold. Like, to feed your freaking tobacco addiction. Damn. So we go back into the boat. And at this point, everybody is starting to be down on the dance floor. Mind you, the boat ride is only like 2.5, 3 hours. So time is passing by. And now the music downstairs is jumping. Like, I'm looking down like 2 levels. I'm like, oh yeah, the dance floor is jumping. Let's go down there. So he's like, why do you want to go down there and dance? I'm like, it's a dance party. Like, what are you talking about? The music's lit. The DJ is doing his thing down there. I got a couple drinks at me, about to go get me another one for real. And I want to go dance. Like, let's do something. So he's like, all right, yeah, let's go dance. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, finally, the fuck? So y'all, we goes downstairs, and as soon as we get down there, who do you see? Blue. I mean, what do you want me to do? Shit. You see Blue?
Hey, come on, y'all.
So it's Blue, it's their friends, it's the girlfriend, the birthday boy, all that. So they're like, oh, yeah, come on, y'all, let's dance. So, of course, I'm going there. I'm like, hey, because I don't know what song was playing, but they was playing all the jams, y'all. I was like, oh, yes. So, of course, Mike, he don't dance. And you could tell that he was kind of drunk at this point. Like, he was drunk. He was smoking all them cigarettes. But I don't want to say like he was drunk, because it's not like he was like, ugh. But he was definitely just like, he was just being boring, y'all. He was being so boring. So he was standing there, and, he was kind of just, doing one of these, kind of just watching me, with just like this face, like. And inside, I'm like, wow, do he keep looking at me like he want to fight me? Like he want to kill me? Can I say that? Sorry. Like, yo, like, I'm not going to lie, I was getting a little nervous. So I'm dancing, and he just got pulling me closer to him. And I'm like, yo, chill. Like, come on, like, let's dance. So Of course, he would try to like dance a little bit. And I'm just like, yeah, like, come on. So I'm having a good time dancing. Like, I don't care. I like to dance. Try the dance party. We're on a boat. The night is young. Like, after this, I think we was about to go to like another bar or something. Like, yo, I'm like, let's go. This is like the pregame. Come on. So we was dancing. We was having a good time. Like, I swear he was just being a vibe killer, but I don't think nobody noticed it but me, for real, for real. Of course, Blue's lit, and he's just like, hey, come on, y'all. Like I said, he's really like the life of a party type of guy. Like, I can understand why Mike might have been a little jealous. I'm just gonna be honest, because I mean, Blue's just being Blue. He's just being himself. Maybe if you would just settle down, Mike, calm down, and just be your authentic self, people would gravitate towards you too. Seriously, calm down. So I'm dancing more, and I'm like, ooh, get a video of me, get a video of me. And this is the video I was talking about, y'all. I know I still have it, and if I don't, I'm so sorry. But I know I still have this video. I'm gonna go through all my videos. I know I still have it, but I'm gonna post it right over here.
Yeah, I am so sorry. I don't have the pictures or videos anymore from that night, but here is a video of me wearing that same outfit. I literally looked just like this.
Y'all, cause let me tell you, this man, I feel like he was purposely like I'm dancing, just hold the phone like this. I feel like he was purposely like this, like just moving it everywhere. And I'm just like, yo, once I seen the video, I'm like, this man is hating on me. I was like, this man is hating on me. Like, why would he do this? Like, I showed Chelsea it when I got off the boat. She was just like, yeah, you looked good, and he was mad about that. He just felt like, yeah, no, he was definitely hating on this. I'm like, damn, like, the fuck? So, sorry, y'all, I'm mad. Just think about it. So I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to continue to have a good night. So at this point, I kind of just was ignoring Mike. Like, you could stand there and be mad. Like, I really don't care anymore. And not only that, but we only got like 30 minutes left on this boat. We about to go back to the shore, and guess what? I'm not going anywhere with you after this. I'm not. I had already made it up in my mind. I'm not going anywhere with you after this, because you're weird. You're a fucking weirdo. So I'm still dancing. Hey, having a good time. The boat finally stops, docks, whatever. We get off. We say our goodbyes to Blue and everybody, whatever. Because Blue, oh, where y'all want to go next? And I'm just like, oh, I don't know. Like, where you going? Oh, let's go here. And Mike's just looking at me like, he grabs my arm. He's like,
yeah, all right, bro.
And starts walking out with me on his arm. And I'm just like, this nigga's really weird as hell. Like, you don't even want me to speak to my cousin about where we should go next? Of course, I have my cousin's number, so I could just call him. So I wasn't tripping. But it's just like, you're really fucking weird. So now we're walking out. We're walking, back down our ramp all the way up to where the parking lot is. And he's like, oh, what you want to do now? Like, I can come over. Nigga, why would I ever let you over my house? I would never do that. I would never, ever, ever do that. Yeah. So I'm just like, oh, nope, it's cool. I'm actually kind of tired. I'm about to just go home. He's like, damn, you don't want to do nothing else? Like, we could chill. We could just go watch a movie. I could just go home with you. Because he lived far. He had like an hour drive, which that ain't none of my business. You knew how far you lived. But I remember he would stay with his sister sometimes, who lived in the same town as I did. So he would stay over there. So he was just like, oh, I guess I could just call my sister. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Because, can't come home with me. I'm going to sleep. Oh, I can sleep with you. You know how niggas be. No, thank you. So basically, we give each other a hug. And yeah, that was the end of that night. Like, I went home. Actually, did I go home? I can't remember if I went home or if I ended up meeting like Chelsea out at the club, because at that point it was only like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I can't remember, but that was the end of my night with him. And it's just crazy because the boat ride could have been so much fun. Like, I just feel like he was just doing too much. Do y'all think he was being insecure? I don't, honestly, he was. I don't know. Because I just feel like you should never be that jealous of somebody's cousin. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, cousins be doing some weird shit. So maybe that's what he thought. Like, I don't know. But like, dude, I'm here with you. I'm literally here with you. Like, can we just enjoy our time? Can we just enjoy our time? And I even remember asking, like, oh, cuz, where your girlfriend at? Oh, she had to do this or this. I'm like, oh, damn, that's crazy. Literally. Or she would have been there. Like, what's the problem? He probably still would have felt like that if she was there. Like, I don't know. He's a weirdo. Because he was there the first night. I met him. Anyway, it don't matter. Because that nigga. I did end up seeing him again, though, but not in that way. I made a post saying, who can put up my TV on my wall? He was quick to respond. I needed somebody to do it for free, and he sure did. He sure did. Put that TV right on the wall. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Because I needed my TV on the wall. Shoot. Actually, I think I need another one hung up, but no, I ain't going to hit him. I'll pay somebody this time because, no, he's weird. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting off track. So, it was like a week. It was like a week after that. My cousin ended up calling me. Blue ended up calling me, right? And I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, what you doing? What you getting into? We just have a normal conversation. And then I ended up telling him, like, yeah, like, I never even mentioned this to you, but, you know, for the last few weeks, like, Mike, you know, he's been asking me weird stuff, like, some real weird stuff. And Blue's like,
what you mean?
So I'm like, did you ever steal his girl in the past? Like, I was like really sitting there thinking, like, did you ever like take his girl in the past or something? And Blue's like,
no.
He's laughing.
Not that I know of.
And I'm just like, I feel like you did, and maybe you just don't know, and he just never told you, or maybe he was going after a girl and you just stole her or something, but not knowing, because the girl was probably never his to begin with. But he was like,
why is you saying all this?
And I'm just like, because he's asked me multiple times if me and you have done anything. And Blue's like,
what?
And I'm just like, yes, he's asked multiple times. It's like he's jealous of you or something. And Blue's probably like,
I mean, hey, he might be.
Because Blue and Mike, they weren't like super close friends. You know, when like, I think Mike was more of like a friend of a friend, but he was always in the friend group, like everybody's friends. But Blue and Mike aren't like super like close best friends type thing. You know what I mean? Something like that. So Blue just like,
no, I don't know why he think that. That's really weird. Like, you want me to say something, bro?
And I'm just like, no, there ain't no point in saying nothing to him. Like, I'm not finna talk to him no more. He's like, damn, why? And really, Blue's just like, didn't really fully understand why I was talking to him anyways. And I'm just like, I give everybody a chance. It's cool. It was a free boat ride too. It was nice, you know. It was fun until he was just being weird. Like, and I was telling him just like the little stuff. Like, yeah, every time you came around, he would give me like this stare. Like, don't you dare hug that nigga. And he was being weird down on the dance floor and just, he's like, dang, I ain't even noticed none of that. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I didn't think you would. You was hit anyway, but I just swear that he kept asking me that. He asked me at the first night I met him at the bar when we went to that bar. He was like, yo, yeah, that's really weird. But I'm just like, yeah, just forget about it. I don't know. I thought you might have took his woman before, and that's why he be just looking at you funny. Like, I don't know. You took his girl or something. Or maybe guys would just be insecure. I don't know. Or maybe niggas think you that nigga or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe he He might think that. I really don't know what be going through these guys' heads. I really don't. But no, honey. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of that story time. Let me know what y'all think. Like, was Mike being insecure? Was he being jealous? Did Blue still his girl? I don't know. What y'all think? Because I can't. This is why I don't date men now. I can't do it. I mean, y'all men definitely be jealous of other men, so I can understand. And I know Mike wasn't in like the best place in his life financially, and he's probably looking at Blue. I can't help you get your money up, babe. You got to do that on your own. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, guys, like I said, that's the end of the story. Make sure you guys are like, commenting, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. And I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.